Hey everyone, it's Jonna, the preppy crafty girl, and I am here with a little happy mail that was sent to me from one of my viewers, and I really appreciate it. They know that I am working on a few journals right now, so they thought I could use these. So I just want to do a shout out to Karen. Thank you so much. And she does not have a YouTube channel or anything like that. She's just one of my viewers. And she reached out to me and said that she had these books and that or magazines, and she thought that I would appreciate them. Okay, so I got the Quiver 1931. I've never seen this, but it has amazing images in here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to cut that one out for some happy mail I'm sending out this week. Uh, so anyway, I thought this was a really neat. Do you guys just dig right in and just start cutting it up, or do you guys actually sit and read everything? Oh my goodness, I'm loving some of the fonts that were used in look at the cake, chocolate layered cake. Ooh, I remember Swiss rolls. I've never made a Swiss roll. Has anybody made a Swiss roll? But do you guys just jump in and start cutting them up, or do you like to read? I always end up going in and reading. Anyway, they have some really neat advertisements. And then I was sent these Popular Science and Popular Mechanics magazine. These are from here, the 1950s. And I was kind of going through them. I'm working on my house journal. And so I thought some of the advertisements in here were pretty amazing. And the really cool thing about this is that I wouldn't have ended up like buying these for myself, or I wouldn't have picked them up because I would have thought Popular Mechanics. But the interesting part is that there's all other kind of stuff in here, like as far as like craftsmen's, just different like organizing things that you can do. So all kinds of different, and the pictures in here are pretty amazing and with diagrams and things. So I don't have anything like this. I was super excited to get it when I looked at it. There's some really funny ads. I love going back and looking at the ads from this. Barbells, finest quality. Can you imagine the shipping on barbells? I can't even. So anyway, so I got two Popular Science. I'm not sure what this is from 1950. I think this is Popular Science or Popular Science also. And then this one is Popular Mechanics magazine, and this is from 1940. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, in the trailer. You guys know I have a vintage camper from 1964. That's cool. Look how okay, that's pretty cool. So, wobbling radio wave conquers static. So that must have been their mobile radio station, the Yankee Network. Pretty cool, huh? It's really neat to see how technology kind of came along. Steam versus diesel. Very interesting. The era of plastics, if they only knew, right? Back then, giant lemonade glasses containing life-size figures constitute one application of Monsanto View Pack in display field. The glasses are transparent plastic. Interesting. Is that supposed to be like plastic wrap? Clothed in plastics from head to foot, the American of tomorrow will live in a plastic house, drive a plastic auto, and fly in plastic airplanes. Yeah, I don't know that I want to fly in a plastic airplane, but okay. So interesting. So are they considering, I guess, lucite plastics? I don't know. Look at the plastic vehicle. What? Pontiac Auto with a transparent plastic body. Wow. Okay, shoes. Clothing, rubber, glass, and pottery might be regarded as the earliest plastics since they were formed easily into any desired shape during their processing, then retain that shape after cooling. But due to the tremendous growth of newer, more versatile materials, the word now applies almost exclusively, and then they tore out a piece of paper. So, oh my goodness. Okay. That's so interesting. Might have to read that rest of that article. Especially now, they're taking away our plastic straws and plastic water bottles. Okay, I don't know if some of you knew, I was in film and TV. I went to college for film and TV. And this is really interesting. Television rounds the corner. I'm going to have to read this. My father also was in television. He was a director for NBC. Back then, when he was a director, it was live shows. And then later on, he went on to become a program director. So, yeah. Anyway, this is Popular Mechanics. Okay, then I got radio news. She sent me radio news. This is from 1946. Again, oh my goodness, the ads are really cool. This is including radio and television. This will be really interesting to look at. And how much resistors. Remember we had resistor radios. Look at all our old radios. This is kind of cool. The Radio Parade of 1946. That's cool. Look at this thing. This actually had a screen television receiver with a picture size of approximately 3 feet by 4 feet. That was really large back then. Unit also incorporated radio and phonograph units, telesymphonic super screen design model T506. We actually had one very similar to this when I was growing up. Because when my father became program director, we had access to a lot of televisions in our home. In his office on Saturday mornings, he'd let us go into the office because he had a wall of televisions where he would put on all the channels and then go back and forth and watch, see what the programming was. So on Saturday morning, we could watch all the cartoons, even though we only had 4 channels back then. PBS, CBS, NBC, and ABC. Yeah, it was still pretty cool as a kid. So I had all my friends wanted to sleep over on Friday nights because Saturday morning in our house was pretty fun. Okay, so anyway, I got that. Next, I had ordered, I told you on those cookbook journals, so I had ordered some, I think that's it. She sent me some Happy Mail in here. It's an envelope covered with lace. I thought that's pretty cool, stitched on. And I love this one, the Private Beach in Kingsville, Ontario. That's cool. And that's a postcard. And then a coin envelope. Coin, we call these things, protector or whatever. And then, anyway, so I had ordered some milk caps. So I got a couple of milk caps for I usually like to find these in the wild, and I have quite a collection of them, but unfortunately they're in storage right now as I am building a home. So there are those. And then she enclosed in my order, which was very generous, some samples of some wallpaper. And so this will be fun to use. This is actually, you can tell it's really old wallpaper. It's paper backed, very thin, probably from the 50s. Pretty neat. sometimes the backs are just as pretty as the front. I don't see any dates on this, but you can tell it came out of a wallpaper book because of the staples. And I have an old wallpaper book, but unfortunately mine is in, of course, storage. Look at this one with the gold. Pretty. Oops. I apologize. I don't. Oh, look how cute she is. Little Bo Peep. That's really sweet. Okay. So, yeah. So I just want to thank her. This came from Nancy Singer. And that was really sweet of her to include all that. So thank you very much. I will link her Etsy shop below. And that's all for my happy mail on a lovely Friday. So I thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.